Hi guys, what's up? I am now going to be making the Easter 2026 Souls RNG update video on how I was able to get all these lovely Easter eggs and how I got 11 hatch wardens over here. So look at this aura, very nice, looks very cool. Yeah, and then we have the next one is Emperor that I have, very nice aura, looks really cool. The World Viewer, and then I got two of these Existence. Very cool. Haven't got any of the other auras yet. I'll put them up on screen for you, what they're called. So I think the next one's Revive. I don't know the rarity. Then we have Egg Goal, then Easter, then Aegis, which is like I think different version of Aegis. Then Yoke Egg, and then Sky Festival. So we have all these new auras in the game, which you can obtain by collecting eggs around the map. I sadly don't have, actually do, I have a picture for how I got the Existence. I'll pop that up on screen, how that egg looks like. And I will be now showing you how it's easy for you, or how it will make it easier for you to get these eggs. Now, first of all, you want to have an auto clicker. I have this auto clicker over here. Okay guys, this is the auto clicker I use. It's called OP Auto Clicker 3.0. I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. I get this. I choose a keybind. I think the standard keybind that you guys like F5, but I choose a keybind that I usually never press because sometimes I use F5 for other things. So page down or PGDN I don't use for anything, so that's why I have this. You can choose whatever you want in the hotkey setting. You click on hotkey setting, press this, then you choose your keybind, press OK, and it should save. And you want this running at all times. So then what you would do is you would have it here on menu or on anything, as long as it's doing something. I wouldn't recommend just like putting it here and pressing auto click because the game might just like, there's some games that, you know, if you just click, they'll kick you out anyway. Or if you like, you know, do other things. Just basically what I do when I go to bed or if I'm not home, I use my keybind and I do this. So that's how I use the menu. Don't use chat. Whatever you do, don't use chat. I'll explain why. Just use menu. It's the best one. I use menu. Very easy to do. Yeah, just use menu. It's the best way of doing it. Now, you know when the egg appears on the map, you have these eggs in the map which you can collect. I will try find one. Can't find one. Well, I'll skip or I'll cut to when I find an egg. Okay guys, I found an egg, so there's this green egg over here. As you can see, I can pick it up, I can harvest it. Oh my god, is this a glitch? Right, this game has glitches in it. But anyways, usually you can pick up these eggs, and then there's another one here which I can't pick up for some reason. I have no idea why. But you can pick them up, and they spawn once every 40 seconds, and if it's the eggland biome, which is basically the normal biome, it spawns once every 30 seconds. And then there are like chances that it could be the Hatch Warden or the Emperor or all these other ones like the Existence. And all I know is I think it has a 1 in 1,000 chance that every 40 seconds that the Hatch Warden egg spawns. So technically 40 seconds times 1,000 is sort of the time you'll get guaranteed for a... When that happens, you'll get a message in chat, which I will now put up on screen. It will say an egg spawned, or there'll be a different message. For each egg, it's different. There's a different color and a different text. And you need your chat open to be able to see. And now instead of sitting in front of your screen for 5 days without sleeping and waiting for that thing to appear, there is a bot that can do that for you. And I have to credit Cyberspace, I think his name is. So he built a link or a sort of script that can look out for the egg for you. It's completely fine. It's not a virus. It won't do anything to you. I'm using it myself and I'm fine. So don't worry about it. Now I'll put that in the description for you to check out. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and download it, and it will probably say this script, it has malware or it has a virus in, and you really don't have to worry, it doesn't. It's just saying that because it's basically, for not to say that, you need to buy a license deal from Microsoft, and that's very expensive, and it's not worth it for such a small macro that's only going to be used for a month. So you can look it up. Basically, that's what Cyber himself said as well. It's not a big deal. So once you download it, you can run it, and then you'll get this over here, which is what it looks like. So, well, I'll tell you what everything means. Basically, you want to put your webhook URL in here, which is basically what allows you to send a message basically in Discord. Then you have ping user ID, which is your user ID on Roblox, on your Discord, sorry. And then here you have your screenshot delay, so how long it does take a screenshot, which is basically in milliseconds. So you probably, if you're a bit laggy, you want to have a bit on the higher end, but if you have a fine computer, you can put it on 150. 150 is generally fine, unless you have a super old laptop, then I'd maybe say, I don't know, 300 to 500. Then checking delay is how many seconds it checks chat. So every 20 seconds, it will sort of do this. It will press this and enter. It will like check the chat. Oh yeah. I want to go in Roblox. So we'll like do this. As you see, I'm doing it with my keyboard. You basically press minus or dash or hyphen and then enter. So that's what it does. It basically checks chat to see if the text appears. And if it does appear, it will ping you on Discord, the webhook. Now, I'm not going to go in how to make a webhook because that takes quite a while to explain. If you want to know how to make a webhook, or my tutorial wasn't clear enough, I'll put a link to Cyber's video in the description as well, so you guys can follow his instructions, and also so that he gets the credit for the macro that he's using. But that's pretty much it, guys. And like I said, I've been using this for 5 days now. And in 5 days, I've got Existence, I've got Emperor, and I've got Hatch Warden. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Anyway, guys, so I'm glad that you watched the video, and I'm really happy that you watched the end, because I'm recording this part of the video about a week later, more or less. And what I wanted to show you is that I did, in fact, with this method, I got a few new auras. I got the Easter aura, which is a 1 in billion. I mean, look at it, it looks very nice. Very beautiful. And I also got the yolk egg, which is a very cool aura. 1 in 1.7 billion. So I got these additional 2 auras as well. Yeah, so now I'm only missing the Bell one, Revive, then the Goreg, the one with the Plants vs. Zombie, or the Mario plant looking aura, and then the other 2 global auras, which is Aegis and the Dream, the balloon ship. So these are the 2 auras that I got, so Easter and Yolk Egg, with this method. And yeah, it's very useful, so check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.